We can use duration and period for calculations with dates and times, as we've already seen in the previous video. You can also use two local dates and calculate the period in between them. Here's how to do that. We would first grab a start date and an end date. In this case, I'm grabbing the local date now, and I'm going to grab just a date in the past, 2015, 4th month, 15th day. And then I'm going to create a period. I'm going to create it with the period dot between. And we're going to specify start date and end date. And that's going to give you the period between these two days. You can use the plus duration and minus duration methods of local date time to add or subtract a duration from a date and time. And you can use the plus period and minus period methods of local date to add or subtract a period from a date. Let's explore this in IntelliJ. Here's an example of how you might use duration and period to calculate with dates and times. I'm going to create a local date time, and I'm going to call it now. And as you may guess, I'm going to create it with local date time dot now. It's going to grab the current local date and time. And then I'm going to calculate the local date time 1 hour from now. And I'm going to use our now and go ahead, say plus, and then say duration of hours 1. And what this will do, this will return a new local date time 1 hour further than now is. So literally 1 hour from now. And as you can guess, I can also use of days and then plus 7 to go a week from now. But first, let me show you that this actually works. I'm going to show you now. And then I'm going to show you 1 hour from now. Let me run this and show you how this is working. And as you can see, 1 hour from now is 1 hour later. So great, this works. I want to show you something else. I want to show you that we can do also something with local date. So I'm just going to call this today. And I'm going to create this with local date dot now. And then I'm going to create a new local date 1 year ago. And I'm going to use today and go ahead and subtract 1 year from this. So this is one way to do it. I'm going to create another local date 1 year ago, 2. And I'm going to say today minus. And then in this example, I'm going to use a period of years, 1 year. So as you can see, there's multiple ways to go ahead and calculate with dates and times. Just to prove you that this works, I'm going to print both. So I'm going to print today plus 1 year ago. And I'm going to do this again, but then with 1 year ago too. And let me run this for you, so you can see that this is the same result. And as you can see, both of them print the same result. So it's important to note that calculating with dates and times can be done in different ways to get the correct and same result. There's just a bunch of convenience methods for you that make it easier to write and also read your code. And it's definitely convenient. Calculating with dates is a lot nicer since Java 8. Before we used different classes that were a lot more complicated to work with. You can recognize these new date and times by that they're part of the Java time package. Let's see how we can modify the string representation of our dates in the next video.